So guys, this is not the kind of video I wanted to make today, and it's come at a very freaky time. I literally uploaded me and Nathaniel from Stained Glass Stories. Literally, we did a video discussing dream pop shoegaze artwork, and Pale Saints, The Comforts of Madness made the list, and we had a lengthy discussion about what album we preferred, Comforts of Madness or their second album, In Ribbons. And I just uploaded a short today, a little extract from that Zoom meeting that we did. I uploaded an extract as a short, and literally, and then a minute later, I just typed Pale Saints into Google just to see what was going on in that world, just to see if there was any like talk of like reunion or, you know, reissues, anything like that. And I found out that the guitarist Graeme Naysmith has passed away at age 57, and it's such a sad loss for dream pop and shoegaze fans and the twee C86 kind of fans, and yeah, absolutely devastated really. Definitely one of my influences as a guitar player. He was a big Rickenbacker player, Rickenbacker 330. He was using that a lot, as well as a Gibson Les Paul, and sometimes he would use a Jazz Master as well. I think so, only occasionally. He was obviously a big user of the Roland GP16 units, which is something that I own because of Graeme Naysmith. That's where you can see the influence. Well, not just him, but because of Ride. Ride used it as well back in their early days. And I just think it's such a massive loss. And today we really mourn the loss of Graeme Naysmith, one of the true pioneers of what we call shoegazing right now in 2024. His legacy lives on through lots of bands. You can hear the influence. You know, Pale Saints were, you could argue, they were the most technical and complex of the shoegaze bands, just because of the time signature changes. Chris Cooper on the drums, like he used to switch up time signatures and tempo. Definitely played with tempo a lot, like fast to slow, slow to fast. And you know, you got Ian Masters, like the most unique vocalist you're ever gonna hear. Just this choir boy kind of high-pitched Morrissey kind of tone that he's got. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. And you know, unfortunately, they're just going to be resigned to YouTube, really, aren't they? I mean, it's not the first thing that should come to mind, but there's definitely no chance of a reunion now. That's totally off the cards, off the table. But you know, that obviously people shouldn't be clamoring for anything like that, and people shouldn't be disappointed that a reunion won't happen now, because obviously a loss of human life is far more important than any band reunion. So I hope there's no like crybabies, you know, just saying about, oh, you know, never gonna see Pale Saints now, and you know, boo hoo. But you know, at least we've got YouTube, you know, to remember them by. And that Brixton Academy gig, which I posted on my Facebook very recently. It was Hunted, the song Hunted from In Ribbons, and it was just such a special performance. It's like 6+ minutes of just great playing and great effects usage. The vocals from Ian Masters and Mario Barham. just the way they're combining together in certain sections is bliss. I mean, overused word, but that's all you can say. Graeme Naysmith, he had a style that somebody in the comments, actually, I think it was of the Hair Shoes song, somebody in the comments said it was like a blend of The Cure and Radiohead, because it had the dreamy kind of chorus of The Cure, something that Robert Smith would do, but also the kind of savage playing of like Johnny Greenwood and Thurston Moore. That kind of Sonic Youth, Pixies, Dinosaur Jr. influence was in there as well. So kind of beauty combined with ferocity, and that was kind of commonplace with all of the shoegaze bands, like Ride and Chapter House, for example. They obviously had the pretty parts, but they had some real furious playing as well. Ride, Decay, Chapter House, Satin Safe, songs like that. But I think, yeah, he is a really great musician. He had a band called The Program, which I downloaded one of their albums. The Program, they were called, and that was like pretty much a solo project, really. I think it was like him and one other person, so it's a little duo kind of thing. So that's what he was getting up to in the 2010s. He had another band as well, something Mary, the word Mary in it. But yeah, I mean, just such a sad day, and it just shows you that time is a real precious thing. And obviously the late 80s, early 90s pioneers are really getting old now, and it just puts it into perspective about actually how long ago that actually was. And these guys are approaching their 60s, or at least they're already in their 60s. So yeah, there you go, guys. There's a lesson to, you've got to try and achieve as much as you can in the space of time that you've got. Yeah, there's no cause or anything. There's no description of how he passed away. But obviously 57 is tragically young in the whole context of life, when you think most people go to the 80s and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, Graeme Naysmith, just play it loud, play Pale Saints loud today, because they've got crackers, absolute cracking songs, corkers of songs. Comfort to Madness, or In Ribbons. You got the Half-Life EP, you got the Flesh Balloon EP. Hair Shoes will be a shoegaze classic forever. Throwing Back the Apple, Ordeal, Feather Frame, Never Ending Dream, 1,000 Stars Burst Open, and of course the big hit Sight of You from Comfort to Madness. Please, you got to play Sight of You. I mean, that is the ultimate Pale Saints track, the one that got them big, at least in indie terms anyway. Got them big in the indie world. So yeah, tragic news today, but just so freaky as well, the way I just literally just posted about Pale Saints, like a little excerpt short from the discussion with Nathaniel at the weekend. Just really freaky, really, like you just couldn't make it up, you couldn't make this stuff up. Like I literally just post a video regarding Comfort to Madness versus In Ribbons, and then I checked to see what the hell's going on, and like with Pale Saints, just expecting like nothing, and then it's like the other end of the spectrum where it's like, bloody hell, someone's actually died from the band. Like, I mean, there's me just like hoping for like any like reunion news, and it's like the complete opposite. So all I got to say today is rest in peace, Graeme Naysmith. Thanks for the great music. Thanks for the Rickenbacker licks. Thanks for the Roland GP16 units. Thank you for the Comforts of Madness, and thank you for In Ribbons and all of the EPs and Slow Buildings. That's the third album that I nearly forgot to mention. Thank you for all of that, Graeme, and you'll be sorely missed from the shoegaze community, from family and friends. Rest in peace, Graeme Smith. Peace out. Enjoy your day, and hopefully Graeme Smith is now in the comforts of heaven or wherever this paradise is going to be, and yeah, hopefully he's in the comforts of music and not madness. Thank you.